But in today's video, we're gonna focus on how do you get that job. Hi, my name is Zach, and if you subscribe, you can follow my journey all summer long as I work for Disney Cruise Lines. I have worked for Carnival Cruise Lines in the past, so I do have a unique perspective in this. I know there's lots of great content out there. You've decided you want to take that step, you want to work on a cruise line, that's awesome, great. There's two ways to do this. Number one, you can apply directly to the company, Disney, Carnival, Royal Caribbean, Norwegian, Princess, all the cruise lines, you can just apply directly to them and hope that that happens. I have not met many seafarers that actually got a successful job this way, but most of the time, the majority of their hiring cruise lines outsource to third-party hiring agencies. Google cruise ship hiring agencies. There are some scams out there, so be careful. I live in Canada and I use Castaway Hiring. They're great. And so I'll leave a link in the description below for them. The trick is you really do need to apply at the right time. The reality is if a cruise line is in the middle of their busy season, they may or may not be hiring because they don't necessarily want to train a ton of people in the middle of their busy season. However, it is a process. The first thing you'll do is you'll apply. You'll hear a response. Normally your first interview is just over the Skype interview. Yeah, the Skype interview is really relaxed. It's really more about what the job is and what the lifestyle is on the ship, and I always tell people that you're not really applying for a job, you're applying for a lifestyle. If you do make it past the third-party interviewer, you will be invited to fill another application. Then with that, there's two things you can do. You'll either be invited to an interview day, which I did my first time working with Carnival Cruise Lines, and that was at like a college in Toronto, and I went and there was like 300 other people there. You just sort of wait your turn and hopefully that goes well. Or if I've also, for this time for Disney, I got invited to book an interview time slot over a video streaming service called Blue Jeans, and that worked also. And that interview lasted about 45 minutes. So after that, I had to wait, and then about 2 weeks after that interview, they contacted me and said that I've been invited to continue. And so it's not an official offer of employment. So after that interview, you need to do your police check, and you need to do all these other things like passports, work visas depending on what country you're from, and the big one is your medical. Now, medical for different cruise lines can be, some of them make you pay out of pocket and they can get expensive fast. Some of them pay for you if you go to a certain like medical clinic. Others, you have to pay up front, but then they'll reimburse you, so make sure to save your receipts. It really is different for every cruise line. I know with Carnival, I had to pay for my own medical the first time, but with Disney, they totally covered it this time, which was really cool. So then you do your medical. The medical is the part that can take the longest. The medical is completely out of your hands. You're in the hands of other people. You're waiting for doctors to approve your medical at the clinic, and then they send it off to the cruise line, and then the cruise line has to approve it. After your medical has been approved, and assuming you've done everything else that they've asked you to do, you will be offered a contract. And so yeah, it is a long process. I've heard of it being about a month for some people. I myself started the process at the end of January, and it's just now in April that I'm finally getting my boarding orders and like where I'm going and things like that. So it can be a long process. Anyway, that's it for this video. Please like, comment, subscribe, all that jazz, and continue to follow me on my journey as I venture back into the cruise ship world. And if you have any questions, please ask them in the comment section below. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. I hope it was helpful to someone out there. Welcome to Seafarer Support.